When I was 40, yeah, both of my brothers were sick with kidney disease. I didn't have any symptoms, but I asked my doctor. I said, "Hey, can you do me a favor and give me a referral to a nephrologist? And I want to check my kidney." She was like, "Oh, your kidneys are fine." And I said, "I just have the feeling I have kidney disease." And she said, "I'll give you a referral. I know there's nothing wrong with you, Christine, but I'll give you a referral." So she gave me a referral, and I went and saw this nephrologist. And he says, by your blood work, you can't tell that uh, you have anything wrong with your kidneys. But I'll talk to a few doctors, bring you in front of a panel, and see if it's okay for me to go in and do a biopsy, which would be really radical for somebody like you that has no symptoms. They did that. And he went in, and then he says, "Well, Christine, you have stage 3 kidney disease." And I was like, "What?"
We first learned that, she was having kidney problems, but at the time that we first learned it, she was at around, like I say, like 40% function. So it was going lower, but it wasn't so low where, it was like, okay, it's go time, dialysis and looking for kidney donors.
It's a lot, definitely, and it's been a lot. I can't even remember like when it started really, because it's been so long and like so many like appointments and doctor's visits. It's like I know so many hospitals like the back of my hand.
More than anything, things used to be a lot easier, definitely, before my mom got sick. I mean, you could it slowly progressed into what it is now, but it makes things a lot harder because my mom being sick, the energy's not there. And it hurts a lot of us to see our mom in the condition that she's in because, we don't want to see anybody like that. It's just nobody should suffer.
I was watching my GFR and my creatinine, and how the GFR was going down, my creatinine was going up, and I started doing research on fistulas and which fistulas are better, which ones aren't, which ones are safer. Was there a minimally invasive fistula, if it existed? I came across a study talking about this procedure called WavelinQ. I said, hey, doctor, do you think we could look into this? This is something that I want. I don't want surgery. I want something that's minimally invasive. During my next appointment, which was a few weeks later, he told me, he says, "Christine, we had a symposium and in service on this procedure that you brought me, and we're going to be doing it. And I know the doctor that's best for this. I know that he's going to take good care of you. I'm going to call him. They're going to call you, and they're going to make an appointment." And I was really happy because I was like, this is what I want. I want this procedure is not surgery, that is least invasive, that is going to be good for me and my quality of life. So he was amazed that I found it before him, but he looked into it, and he found it, and he found the doctor that did it, and he was very happy.
She's really strong, and that she has a very like she'll say what she wants and she'll get the job done and she'll keep pushing. And I think she could definitely be an advocate for many people going through like the things that she's going through right now, and the dialysis and the fistula and the kidney and just everything, because she's a really good role model. And I think a lot of people look up to her, honestly.
I went to my initial appointment, and I met my doctor, and I met the team from Bard. And they were amazing. They were very comforting. I was scared because I'm having a fistula put in my arm. I know that dialysis is coming, but I was also being proactive at the time. So I went and got measured. They told me, yeah, I'm a good candidate. And we scheduled the date. He was there together with the WavelinQ team. They collaborated with him 100%. And he educated me. They educated me on the procedure, on what to expect, the recovery time, how fast the procedure was, how sometimes the procedures could go longer. And he also told me that if I had any questions or concerns, I could always contact him. The team gave me their numbers. They said, hey, if you need anything, you have any questions, when you start dialysis, you call us, we'll be there. No matter what time, we'll be there.
Well, the WavelinQ was a blessing, She has this, when she first got it done, like after it healed, she was like, feel it. And I felt it, and it felt like running water. I was like, that's crazy, And she didn't have to get the chest board or anything.
So my doctor, I would say like 5 weeks later, tells me, okay, Christine, I think it's time for you to start dialysis because you're very sick. You stopped eating and you need dialysis. You need to get better because your weight loss is incredible. You're getting weaker, you're getting sicker. So we have to start some dialysis. So I called the BART team and I told them, hey, I'm supposed to be starting dialysis. And they said, at what time and where? I said, well, I'm going to be at Rush, and I'm going to be there at 5:30. And they said, we'll be there. So a whole team of people went, and they assisted me in the back, and they showed them, because the nurses and the techs were kind of freaked out when they saw my arm. They were like, where's the fistula? So they showed them exactly where it was at and how to go in, and then I had my first treatment. They were amazed when they listened to it and felt the thrill and stuff and saw that it was successful. So I've been using it since, and I haven't had any issues. I did have a follow-up. The doctor says you have follow-ups usually like once a year just to make sure everything's okay.
Transitioning to work around her, to help her, to make sure that she gets what she needs is it's quite a bit of a challenge. That's why I flew up here, because the entire load was on my brother, trying to manage my mom's dialysis and just trying to take her to appointments. It's a lot. People don't really understand. It's a lot to do. It's stressful on the entire family. It's heartbreaking. So we just pray that she gets better soon.
I had a friend that's a nurse, and he was telling me, oh, you have to do home hemo. You're gonna love it. Like you're gonna have so much freedom. Home hemo's a whole different ball game. Try it. And I was scared, believe it or not, to try home hemo. And when I started training for it, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty good at this. And I think I'm going to be really successful at home hemo. So and then I talked to my son, because he was going to be the other one cannulating me, and asked him, are you okay with, cannulating me if necessary? And he said, yes, as long as they train me. So we both did training. I was like for 5 weeks.
They put me to work right away, learning the machine, learning the codes, and I don't mind it. She's my mother. I love her to death, I would do anything I have to do to help her out, even though we pray every day for a kidney. So I learned the machine in and out. I think for a good week I dreamt about it. We just came home, and it was pretty smooth. We were a little nervous at first, and but the whole first week we had someone here with us, making sure we did everything the right way, and it was really good.
You're so flexible. It's your schedule. So you could work on your own schedule. You're not stuck to a schedule of a dialysis center, and I could go on vacation if I want to and take my machine with me. So, I mean, I think it's awesome. So what we do is we try to find new areas every time, and we're very successful with it. I must have like 5, 6 poke areas. It's not like the buttonhole where the people go in the same place. We go in different places. And I've been very successful. I thank God for that. I don't have a problem with the fistula. I am able to get in. My son gets in, no problem. We have good dialysis sessions. I think everybody needs to get a WavelinQ because if they qualify, of course. It's the best decision I ever had. I wish more people knew about it, and it's just, I can't say anything else but amazing, and it works.
I get to be home with her, and it's a lot of fun because there's still like a bunch of things that she can do. Even with regulations with COVID, we can still go and do things, and we get to just do a lot of fun things together still, no matter what, because there's that roadblock of the fistula. But I think it was making us grow even more, like closer, and giving us a new perspective on things that we can do and new things to try,
I just want to be able to help in everything, but besides that, it's really all about family. It's all that matters nowadays because it's all you got. But that's what's most important.
Now, you want me to adjust the screen for you?
Yes, please, sir. I like to watch movies, that. I like to swim. I love swimming. I love gardening.
My mom's Hellcat. Every time she leaves the house, I'm like, look, okay, speed demon. You need to take it easy, stick to the speed limit. I know you have that launch button, but don't press it.
I love my car. I like to go on rides to my car. In my car, just take it and go for a ride. If I had a highway, it would be beautiful. Like the entrance to a highway just being clear, it's awesome. Just knowing that you have the power,
My mom's a very strong woman for doing what she does, and it goes for anybody who's going through this. I have nothing but respect, and you got to have a lot of willpower to do what you do, and the people who support them, it's God bless everybody.